Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. My name's Rita Fleming, and I want to walk you through the first 10 days of your experience. So this is where we're really just beginning to introduce our bodies to an alkaline chemistry through all of these amazing superfoods. So we're going to be flooding our body with nutrients, allowing any toxins to gently leave. And so really when you're headed to the store in preparation for this, see if you can go to the produce section and just see what looks fresh and beautiful and delicious, what's in season, and really just get as many fresh fruits and veggies as you can. We have incredible recipes, we have some shopping list recommendations, so check those out for inspiration. And we're basically looking to just really incorporate as many fresh fruits and veggies as we can into our lifestyle. And so as you begin on your first 10 days, I want to walk you through what your schedule will look like a little bit. So upon rising on your first morning, go ahead and wake up and start your day with fresh lemon water. So that lemon water is already going to start alkalizing the body and cleansing those tissues. And with that lemon water, you'll start out on your super aminos. So these are incredible. They're absorbed straight into your muscles, really benefiting all of your organs and your tissues and your glands and your skin, and supporting the brain and that mental cognition. So have your lemon water first thing in the morning and have these with it. Some people like these on an empty stomach. Some people like them with food. I prefer them on an empty stomach. The recommended amount is 5 capsules. If you're not used to capsules, you can start out with 3 and work your way up to 5. People will often cut them in half if they have a hard time swallowing tablets. But just know that these are whole foods, based from whole foods. They're aminos that are absorbed straight into your muscles. And that way it doesn't impact your kidney filtration, which we're going to talk a lot about during this cleanse. So our kidneys are vital for health and well-being. And then when you get hungry, you can incorporate fresh fruit into your day. Again, this is going to hydrate your cells, energize your cells, and just start really working on that cleansing process, because our fruits are our cleansers and our energizers. And we need lots of energy, cellular ATP, in order for our bodies to really heal and regenerate. The next piece, whenever you get hungry, you want to add in your power shake. So you can do about 2 tablespoons of this and just add it to water. Some people like more than 2 tablespoons, some people like less. Just really see what consistency you like. Some people like it cold, some people like it warm. So again, you can really just customize it to what you love. Some people add it to coconut water, which is also really delicious. And then you can work between either having the power shake or the super meal. So the super meal is meant to be a meal replacement. It's full of raw, sprouted, organic, delicious foods that are easy to absorb and digest. And it also has tons of immune supportive herbs, as well as adrenal supportive herbs and endocrine supportive herbs. And that's important for balancing our hormones and really working with our energy levels, getting inflammation out of the body. We don't recommend taking this one while you're nursing or pregnant, but others can take it. Also, if you're an athlete, this is a really important thing to incorporate into your schedule. I personally love the original super meal, and I add it to my morning smoothie, and that just makes it really creamy and delicious. So I'll do 1 or 2 scoops in the smoothie in the morning. And then with that, we'll have our Biome Medic. So Biome Medic is amazing. It's working on repairing and rebuilding that gut microbiome. So we're going to be remineralizing and repopulating the gut with healthy microorganisms that help us to digest as well as absorb all of our nutrients. It's really powerful. It's also helping us to get rid of heavy metals, different pollutants that are in the body, including glyphosate, which we'll talk about. Glyphosate we're exposed to on a daily basis, and it really impacts that microbiome as well as our endocrine function. So we'll talk more about how important this is, but basically know that your mood and your immune function and so much more happens in the gut microbiome. So you'll have this in the morning with your shake, and they recommend doing 2 capsules twice a day. I recommend just starting with 1 capsule twice a day, or for ease sake, you can also do 2 capsules in the morning and just do it once a day. So if you ever find that you're constipated at any moment, you can slow down on this as it's pulling so much toxins out of the body while repopulating the minerals in the healthy gut microbiome. And then you can just take it down to 1 a day or 2 a day. So again, this is just pulling stuff out and rebuilding. All right. And so that will be your first meal of the day. You can have it with fresh fruits. And also, if you're still hungry, of course, eat more. And if you're an athlete and you're burning a ton of energy, go ahead and eat more if you need to. Perfectly fine. And then for your next meal, you'll do the same thing. So we're going to have 2 meals a day that are superfoods. So again, either having a power shake or your super meal. You can incorporate this with your fruits, your veggies, and then you'll have your second dose of your aminos, 5 aminos or 3 working your way up. And this combination of the power shake and the aminos with fruit, I feel like I get absolutely everything I need. I'm so energized, my cells are hydrated, and I'm getting tons of minerals. This also has our healthy omegas that we need in it. So it's just a powerful combination. And then you'll also take your Biome Medic. And you'll notice that as you start to absorb your nutrients more and more, you'll be less hungry than you expected. So our power shake is helping us to get rid of any cravings, including cravings for sugar, breads, anything that's not really serving us, caffeine and stimulants. So you'll be taking this first 10 days to really start flooding the body with all these amazing superfoods and herbs and nutrition and fresh fruits and fresh vegetables. And you'll just be slowly weaning yourself off of other foods that are not serving you. Mucus forming foods such as like animal proteins and starches and dairies and breads and processed foods and sugars and caffeines. You'll be weaning yourself off of those, and it will happen really naturally as you start flooding the body with all of this micronutrition. So we want you to feel fully supported throughout this whole process. You should never feel hungry. Always nourish yourself deeply. No calorie restrictions are needed whatsoever. Just please focus on flooding your cells with alkaline nutrients and fresh fruits and fresh veggies, and hit up those recipe books if you have questions, and start where you're at, and then work and slowly ease your way into this new lifestyle transformation. So go at your own pace. And then, so after you've had your 2 superfood meals for the day, then you'll have your 3rd meal of the day. If you're hungry, then just go ahead and make whatever looks good to you. Try some new recipes. And then before evening time, you'll have your apothecherry. And this is really incredible. As regenerative detoxification specialists, our primary focus is to help you to get your kidneys filtering, meaning that we want to help you start eliminating lymphatic congestion out of the body. And this lymphatic congestion is what is responsible for all cells and tissues being damaged. It's the area where it creates an inflammation response in the body when we have that lymphatic congestion sitting on our tissues and our cells and our organs. And then it also is the place where heavy metals reside, where yeast, where fungus, where viruses and bacteria and pathogens and all of it, heavy metals, where all of that lives and resides. So if we can get the kidneys filtering, we suddenly have an elimination pathway for your body to eliminate all wastes and toxins. And this can be waste and toxins that are from multiple generations, because we inherit our mother's lymphatic system, we inherit that lymphatic congestion. So once we clean it up, the body heals on its own. So the apothecherry is amazing for getting that kidney filtration. I actually add it to my morning smoothies. So I take it twice a day. And the reason that we recommend it at nighttime, taking it before bed, is because it has naturally occurring melatonin in it. So it helps you to step into that rest and digest state. And that's when we have the most healing. Our body heals in that rest and digest state. So that will be your ritual. You can also add this to warm water and have like an apothecherry tea, which is super relaxing and nourishing. All of this is great for kids as well. And if you're a nursing mama, the cool thing about this is your baby gets this through your breast milk, and it helps them to sleep deeper as well so that you can get more sleep. So that's the introduction to our first 10 days. Just start slowly weaning yourself off of foods that are not serving you, and keep incorporating more and more alkaline nutrients and your superfoods. So you'll be having 2 superfood meals a day, including all of your products, and you'll be taking your apothecherry 1 time at night. Unless you want to do it more, that's perfectly fine. Okay, I look forward to this next step with you and through watching and witnessing your transformation. And I can't wait to continue down this journey with you. Aloha.